Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the TNS Bosses Inc. We back like we never left. About to go in like deposits, but like always, got the boss with me. I see the boss with the MFC blue hat on.
Ain't no other way, boss. Ain't no other way.
Okay, we got young Reese back with us again, back for some more. You know, he wanted seconds out here. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was a fool with the super size, so he coming back. Boss, say what's up to the people, boss.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. We appreciate you guys, and as always, we're just trying to give you information, man, to change your life financially, mentally, however way we could come and bring some change. That's what we're doing. That's our job. So welcome.
Young Reese.
Hey, I'm grateful to be here, man. Welcome. Thank you to be here. I'm blessed. TNS bosses, I'm telling you.
Okay, guys, look. All right. Some of you guys may be new before we get started with the video, the contact. We're not financial advisors. I just try to bring up the best information to show you guys what's going on in the world, what assets that we're buying, what we're doing. We try and teach you guys the right way, the best of our ability. We're not perfect. We're not, we're not experts. We're not like some of you Forex people trying to come into crypto and tell people how to exchange. We ain't doing none of that. Y'all can hire that. I hope y'all make a lot of money doing that. I hope so. Congratulations. You see what I'm saying? We trying to do something way more better than that I believe. You see? So like I say, the information I'm showing you guys, this is about to get real. And basically we're going to talk about the Brics nations. But let's get into it. We have here a video. Coco put this up. Shouts out to Coco. She showed us this video, had this video up, and boss, I want y'all to just pay attention to what's going on.
So let's take this one.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all pay attention. Probably run like 3 minutes with this. This guy talking his talk, and I'm gonna bring out some valid points to y'all. So check it out.
Further, how does it blow up? How does the U.S. go to a great reset? How does the West experience a great reset? It's very simple. Saudi Arabia stands up on the podium with the rest of the Brics nations, arm in arm, and says, hey, U.S., thank you for the memories. It's been a wonderful ride. We appreciate all you've done for us over the last 50 years, but we have decided now, as a new member of the Brics nations, being protected by Russia, being protected by China, we have decided that we are going to open up oil purchases in multiple currencies, from yuan, rupee, ruble, gold, euro, and US dollars, and maybe a few others. If you realize that every single country on the planet Earth has had to own dollars for the last 50 years in order to purchase oil, creating a synthetic demand for the dollar, creating what is called the petrodollar. Most of these countries despise the West, have no intention or desire to own US dollars, but have been forced to in order to buy oil. So what happens? The dollar becomes a hot potato. The dollar starts getting dumped by one nation after the next, and then it's like trading places where one of the Duke brothers says, sell, Mortimer, sell, because the price is collapsing. The dollar is being dumped globally as it no longer has to be held for energy settlement. And as it's precipitously losing value as it's being sold, other countries will follow suit to not get kneecapped by the fall of the dollar. All of those dollars collapsing come home. This is pillar number one of hyperinflation. Those dollars come collapsing home, driving the dollar down, collapsing the dollar, and creating hyperinflation. What happens to interest rates in that moment? They go to the moon. When you have hyperinflation, you have to have massively higher interest rates to compensate for the loss of purchasing power. Stocks, bonds, and real estate are inversely correlated to what? a massive rise in interest rates that the Federal Reserve doesn't want to mess with. So how do you have a great reset? Saudi Arabia comes out and says, we're done taking just dollars and we're opening it up to all these other currencies because the infrastructure is in place, the relationships are in place, the coalescence, the coalitions of 90% of human population is together, and they are going to issue a new currency. And I would argue, why did they go gold, tier one asset in gold? Why did they classify gold as tier one? Who's the biggest accumulators and producers and importers of it in the world? Oh yeah, the Brics nations are. They are. And it's now tier one. And hey, we got a beta test of a new digital currency that works in distributed ledger technology for the whole world to see the immutability.
Distributed ledger technology. He got a beta test. Okay, let me keep going.
Of all of the gold and commodities that these Brics nations are going to pledge to a new currency. And when that happens, bang, the dollar collapses, interest rates spike, stocks, bonds, and real estate vaporize in a matter of minutes. There is your great reset, where everything has been blown up to ridiculously high levels. And when rates spike, everything collapses, and the Fed can stand back and say, those sons of bitches, those Brics nations blew everything up. We never did this. We were trying to get tough on inflation, but what did they do? They created hyperinflation. They ruined everything for us. And everyone in the United States who feels wealthy in their 401k and in their home and their bond portfolio overnight is leveled down to a common denominator. And that's exactly how fragile this entire ecosystem truly is. So going back to the very first thing that you...
So I'm going to leave it right there, right? And I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the green light for what y'all just heard before I go in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let the boss go ahead and go ahead, boss. You know, I'm gonna let young Reese go ahead. You know, go ahead, Reese.
Okay.
My bad, Reese. Don't hurt me, sir. Oh, you think on mute? There you go. It's on mute. Reese,
they muting that boy.
Yeah, hell, what? Go.
You hear me?
There you go. Yeah, there we go.
They watch it.
Well, they got him back. They got him back again.
Oh man, it's all good though. But I feel like that we can't hear you, young Reese.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. All right. Before I cut off anything like that, listen. Basically, it's funny that you played that video, man. First of all, I'm gonna say you watching, I guess. You don't know who's watching. But like I like to say, man, inflation rates, I was watching the news before we actually came on here, man, and rent from the last year went up 6.7%. You know, if you want to fix your car, work on your car, it went up 9.1%. Groceries, you know what I mean? 18.3%. You know, electricity, 13.2. They're crashing the whole economy. And then on the news, the headline, it says stock plunge as inflation remains high. It's going to continue to remain high. Because why? We need a great reset, and we're going to flip the switch. In order to reset something, the meaning of resetting something is flipping the switch. So it's common sense, but man, pack your bags, man. Pack your bags, get yourself ready to go.
I felt like, that was a great video. Very, very powerful. I remember when I was real young, man, and my mother, she used to take me to other countries or whatever, and I used to see that people transacting a US dollar, and I used to think like, damn, why they not using their own currency and they using US dollars? And now, being older, you start to understand like, okay, the dollar is the world reserve currency. But just like that video said, the only reason why they got that label because they promised Saudi Arabia protection. That's about it. It's not like because the dollar was like the dominant currency. You know what I'm saying? They just gave your label and that's what it was. You see what I'm saying? But now, as a Western country, yeah, I love this country. You know, it's a country of opportunities and all that good stuff. But when you start having all these corruption, they being cocky, and start like, you know, pooping in all these other countries, they gonna get fed up. Hence come the Brick Nation. You know what? We gonna leave y'all alone. We gonna do our own thing. See what I'm saying? And how they gonna do it? They gonna stack their gold up, and how they gonna do it? They gonna do it in a digital currency type of way. So I felt like that was a very, very powerful video.
Like the boss say, man, y'all gotta understand still. Saudi Arabia, like the boss said, that you have, when they went to the gold standard, they went off the gold standard, the U.S. promised that they was going to protect Saudi Arabia, meaning that because U.S. had had one of the best armies. So when they did that, they went ahead and, oh, we're going to give you our gas. So they getting that gas and the dollar became dominant. So, cool. But this is what we have now, guys. And the guy, long in the video, the guy was like, the only way, all they're waiting for right now is Saudi Arabia to what? To go ahead and get off the dollar. They don't need your protection no more. They're going to go with Russia or China. Most likely China, I was saying that they're going to go with China to protect them and get off the U.S. U.S. protecting them. And guess what? Also, when they do that, they no longer need to be protected by the U.S., meaning that they no longer need the dollar. So they waiting on Saudi Arabia to go ahead and pull out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what he used was distributed ledger technology that they're going to be using. Saudi Arabia, right? And Russia and China, BRICS nations. So that's to go back a little bit. Let's go see what is the BRICS nation. And we always want to try to get you guys up to date to show everybody. So as you see right here on the screen is BRICS nation, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These are the BRICS nation. All of them came together. And as you can see right here, this is the current set of BRICS leaders from left to right. You know, I ain't gonna mess up anybody's name, but you got Vladimir Putin on there. And I just read the countries that is with the BRICS nation. But guys, you have to understand is that Biden took Russia off the SWIFT network. Then you seen China and Russia come together, getting their own CBDCs, and they partnered together because America took them off the SWIFT network, right? So, my bad, I'm flying through this to get this point for everybody can see. So what happened? This is the BRIC Nation, guys. Keep that in mind. So what happened was this. As you can see, Gold Telegram said Argentina has formalized its BRICS members application. Who are the other possibilities, they say? Guess what? Number one is Iran. Guess who's number two? Saudi Arabia. You see that? Number three is Egypt. Number four is Turkey. All they need is Saudi Arabia to come with the BRICS nation. And it's a wrap for the U.S. So they say. There's speculation. But as you can see right here, guys, Putin, global foreign currency reserve will move away from the dollar and euro, which have become unreliable. I'm not going to play this video because, you know, he's speaking in Russian, and we're not going to give up. Basically, what it is, Putin was telling people they can't rely on the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what they were saying, guys, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, will BRICS use XRP as a medium of exchange to move the value of gold? We don't know. But you just see from DAI, Saudi Arabia in the Condor and XRP settlement. That's what they saying. But as you can see, guys, if you look on the screen, didn't we just establish? We just established that, and the guy just said, what, boss? That they need if Saudi Arabia turn from the US and don't need them no more, interest rates going to go up. The dollar going to get destroyed. Your 401k is going to be destroyed. Your pension plans right now getting destroyed. Your investment plan right now getting destroyed already because everything's down. What's going to happen when Saudi Arabia leave? Well, as you can see on the screen, guys, I want y'all to see this. Guess who's on stage with India and Saudi Arabia? This is your boy in the middle, guys. He works for Ripple. And he's talking to them back in 2019 about this XRP Ledger. They using it over there. See? But let's play the video because she's gonna tell you about she's gonna tell you guys about distributed ledger technology and cross-border payments.
We started looking into solutions in the market. We're looking for a future-proof technological solution. And at the top of these solutions, we found Ripple to manage our, or to address all our strategic asks, which is basically a fast, cheap, transparent, and safe transaction.
As a receiving bank in India, I mean, we are one of those players who are extremely focused as far as cross-border payments is concerned, and remittances is a big opportunity for India in the overall scheme of things, with the last World Bank report having talked about almost 79 billion coming into the country in 2018. When we first met Mr. Rao from Ripple, it happened at one of the large global networking events. We realized that it's something which is very different and very unique, and what the world had not seen all this while, and sort of lashed onto the opportunity, got discussing, trying to figure out what is it that we could do.
During our search for a partner on Ripple, we partnered with Indocent for many, many reasons. We've gone through a lot of selection criteria and due diligence, and we started to collectively start this journey together. The fact that you can see where a transaction is happening, so it tells you that it left the organization, it's on the way to be received to the other client and then received by other client. So we'll have to build a customer experience around that to make sure that the customer feels so comfortable when using it.
It has been one of the most pleasant experiences in terms of going live with a new partner.
So, boss, Reese. I'm gonna let y'all talk, but just put it together for y'all to understand. And people who home, y'all watching, y'all to understand. The man just said, if Saudi Arabia leave, guess what? The dollar going down. Because it's gonna be bouncing from country to country. They don't need it. They don't want to use it because they tired of, I think the boss said it, they tired of being under the US.
Yeah.
So now you have the asset, which is Ripple, which uses XRP for digital currency to move money from CBDCs all over the world. They was 2019. You just seen the video. They talking to Saudi Arabia, and it was India that discussing, and they using it for cross-border payments. It's real-time transaction, like she just said. I'm just putting two together, guys. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Reese.
All right, so like I said, these people have been stacking this thing for years and years and years. And Saudi Arabia, if you think about it, holds what? Petrol, oil. So now that if the oil and everything else is going away, so that means it's going to bounce from one place to another. So now Saudi Arabia is going to be under probably China. One time it's going to be probably under the US. It's going to.
Yeah, when that boy talking.
All right, so like I was saying, like Saudi Arabia, man, is linked. The dollar is linked to it's called the petrodollar for a reason, because it's dealt with oil. So basically, what I'm getting from that is that Saudi Arabia has all majority of the oil. It's going to go from US to China, it's over here, it's over there, and they're gonna share it equally, and they won't have to have anyone basically underneath them. Yes, they're gonna have China for backing because the two major countries that have nuclear weapons are China and the United States. So Russia has some too, but not like how the United States and China has it. So you guys got to understand that these people have been stacking these things for years and years and years, and they're just ready to roll it out. It's slower. It's the Swift network is slower. They're gonna. It's the new Web3, the cryptocurrency XRP. It's faster, less money, and you get to move more money. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Prime example. Okay, yes, a Cadillac is good and smooth, and a Crown Vic you riding in smooth. But hey, if you can get a Toyota that's energy efficient with gas, it saves on gas, and then you up it again and get an electric car with the same stuff, then you turn around. Hey, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boss.
I mean, I agree with you. Just like last night, me and Reese was on the phone, dude, and we were just like chopping it up, talking. And like I said, anytime you can bring value to people, they're gonna accept it with open arms. Value. How can I help you save money? How can I help you save time? Why do you think, the whoever came up with the whole drive-through is so successful? Because people that they got busy lifestyles and family and work. They trying to eat instead of going inside and sitting down to eat. Okay, go through the drive-through, and in less than 2 minutes, by the time you order your food, by the time you get to the window, you pay, the food is there. So you bring in value. So anytime you can bring value to people, they're going to pay the money. And that's exactly what Ripple is bringing to these customers, these partners. They bring in value because we're saving you money. Instead of you keeping 100 billion over here, you can go ahead and put it on your books and reuse it. Give somebody a raise and put it back in the infrastructure and grow your company. You see what I'm saying? Instead of letting the money lay dormant, you bring in value. Okay, boom, you're trying to make this transfer. Not only is it going to get there in 2 to 3 seconds, but you could pay fraction of pennies on every dollar. You bring in value. Every time you can bring value to somebody, dude, they're going to pay the money. They're going to accept you with open arms, and nobody want to be played for a fool. Yeah, maybe at the time Swift was the only thing that was around and it was using, but now somebody better came. Ripple came. You understand what I'm saying? So of course these banks are not stupid. You think they're gonna still pay them same fees and their money is just bouncing from stop to stop, and every stop they going through is a fee and it takes days? No, they're not stupid, man. So like I said, the government and their bullies, they're corrupt, they're cocky, they're arrogant. It's just time for change. So now that they know this whole reset is coming, so they just trying to drive this thing down to the ground. They just trying to kill it. And then while we urge you to put yourself in the position, because you can never say you didn't know, you can never, we ain't trying to like change the whole world, but we doing our part by doing these little videos, doing our research and bringing you the information, and what you do with it is on you. But value is what it is. Any business transaction, whether it's through a handshake or written on a napkin or verbally, it has to be a win-win situation. I'm not going to go to Reese and propose an idea, and I'm the only one that's going to be on the upper hand. It doesn't work like that. It has to be a win-win situation. If I'm selling you this, then it has to be at original price, and it got to be something that you need. You need it. So value, guys.
I want you to ask yourself. If you guys look at. I want you to ask yourself this. If you go down the street, if you don't, the bank that you used to bank at, and you don't see that no more, don't you think something's going on? If you don't see the bank no more, because they're closing branches. It's the reason why they're closing branches, guys. You see what I'm saying? And pick up by what Boss was saying, Reese was saying about with the gas. It's the reason why California, said they want everybody with electric cars by 2032 or something like that. It's the reason why they're pushing that. Because they knew stuff is falling through the cracks. It's the reason why the Super Bowl commercials, all they showing was electric cars and crypto. They wouldn't show no other commercials.
Yeah.
It's the reason why they doing this. Y'all think it's y'all look at our past videos, I discussed that, me and the boss discussed that, and we'll talk about the Super Bowl commercials back in 2000 when the .com bubble and all that other stuff. See, y'all gotta understand, man, history repeats itself. If you're not in the right place, I don't know what to tell you, but here's even worse. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So here goes some more for you. Well, here goes this dude. We made huge inflation number tomorrow. Word on the street, CBI will show inflation is failing. If true, hedge funds will get squeezed as they are net short of record 107 billion in SBI futures. Then whale watcher guru said breaking US inflation has fallen to 8.3%, the lowest since April 2022. So inflation at 8.3%. Well, like always, we gotta do it with Robert Kiyosaki. XRP Gary Gensler resigned. They put the boy got to resign. We'll talk about that next video. Well, this is what he's saying. Will Brics use XRP as a medium of exchange to move the value of gold? Check it out.
To go on to its own now, Russia is looking to go on to its own gold standard. I think that speaks volumes. Any thoughts to that, Robert?
Yes, well, Andy Schectman talks a lot about that. He talks about the BRICS. You know, the BRICS nations are Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And he talks about how the Belt and Road project now is going to affect 90% of the world's population, and they'll all be on the CBDC yuan. They'll be going into Chinese crypto, not American. So the US dollar, according to this guy, Andy Schectman, is toast. And that's why it's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they're going to take over the world with their own gold standard.
Now,
hey, and as you see right here, I got, I can't play this, but you see the tons of gold that everybody have. Brazil, Brazil, the UK, the Netherlands, Switzerland got 1,040 tons. China, but the thing about that, guys, y'all gotta understand. Look at the US, 8,133 tons of gold. You would have the most gold. You see? So you gotta understand, you add that number up, but they flipped the switch on that, and they reset the gold price to 20,000. They gotta, if they want to send gold somewhere else, they gotta be backed by something. And we just speculating, but we saying that possibility that they could back XRP by gold, or the USD stablecoin. But like I said, they're using distributed ledger technology all over the world. You see? And the guy from hold on, let me read this for you guys before I let y'all go. He just dropped this like 10 minutes ago, guys. Robert Kiyosaki, and he said this: Rich Dad Poor Dad author report Robert Kiyosaki urged followers to get into crypto before the market crash. This is what he's saying today. You see? So basically what he's saying is what? You got your money, certain, but you put like this. And y'all boys can attest to this. You got your people, like I said, some people, they working, got they money into the investment plan whatever pension plan, and they stuck. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't take their money out. You know? So what I mean, boss, what do they do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this man is telling you take your money out because what's about to happen, and throw it in crypto. But the normal working class people, boss, you know, what can they do to how can I say, to not get affected by this? You know, I get to you, boss.
I mean, it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If there's nothing wrong with it, leave it alone, dude. We was on a gold standard. Y'all took us off just because y'all just corrupt. See what I'm saying? People are just, the government is corrupt, man. And I'm not anti-government and trying to go outside and riot and all that. Nah, dude, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is right, wrong is wrong. And for the longest, you guys have been dragging people through the mud, man. And it's just absurd and it's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, who in their right mind would want to go through like a being bad in a relationship, man? Something that they know that's not right for them, but they just want to be in a relationship. They want to be in bed with you. Nobody in their right mind. So it's only right that the Bric Nation do the thing that they're doing, man, stacking the gold up, and hopefully they use it in a cryptocurrency type of way. And like I tell people all the time, question things, man. Don't just accept it for what it is. Don't just accept the status quo. Start questioning things. Sometimes you be driving down the street and you see a little sign that said, "We buy gold." Okay? We buy gold. So meaning what they're doing is you take your value, like that, something that's valuable, you go trade that value for trash, to cash, because you need it to make your transactions, right? But they taking something from you that if you hold on to it in the future, near future, it could be worth way more. But they taking it from you and then they give you cash in return. And what they do, they take all these gold, they melt it into a bar, and I don't know what they do with them. I don't know if they sell it to banks and others, but they taking something valuable from you. People got to start questioning things. Nothing happened for no reason. Everything is for a reason, man. Everything is for a reason. Example, okay? Walmart. Do you guys really think Walmart make money off groceries? They don't make money off groceries, dude. They lose money on groceries. But they know that once you get in there, oh, I'm gonna need some shampoo. Oh, I'm gonna need this. Oh, I'm gonna need this shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's why they put, cap ends and all these things when you checking out, hoping that you're gonna buy other things to make money. You understand what I'm saying? CVS. We're gonna charge you $5, every month on your credit card, and then we're gonna give you $10 in return. Why do you think they giving that? You think CVS are good people giving out free money? No, they want you to go in the store hoping that you're gonna buy something else. Everything happened for a reason. Why? Go ahead and come with your Tesla, man, and charge your car. It's free of charge. But while you waiting, come to the store and try a smoothie.
That thing be good though. That's supposed to be good, boss. The Oreo,
Sam's Club too. You should get Sam's Club.
Chip Ahoy. Okay, go ahead, boss. My bad.
And while you getting that smoothie, they hoping you buy something else. Everything happened for a reason. They want that foot traffic. You check your mail. They got all these coupons, Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's. Go in and get that 2 for $10. Come feed your family. Hoping that, okay, if you buy a meal, you might want a cookie with that. You know what I'm saying? Or you might want to supersize it and pay more money. Everything happened for a reason. I urge people to start questioning things. Don't accept the status quo, man, because nobody's going to do anything that's going to benefit you without benefiting them.
That's true. That is so true, man. Well, you sound like Martin Luther. Sound like Martin Luther, sir. but you're talking right though, because that video that boss was showing, the United States has way more gold than any other nation. And yes, the switch has flipped for the other countries, but they're waiting on the leader, which is the United States. You know, and it's a reason why they do everything. You know, like I was saying, Sam's Club and Walmart, and you got Costco, you got BJ's, you got all them other places that do that. Why do you think that? Hey, when you go into those super centers, they have the hot dogs or they have the pizzas and stuff like that.
Right, right.
They want you. They're being, oh, okay, you're hungry. We're gonna keep it low, and then you're gonna buy more things. So you just gotta, like you said, they urge you. TNS bosses urge you to pack your bags. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't care if you get 100, 50, 200, 500 of XRP, whatever those ISO points, it will change your life, because once that switch is flipped, that's it, man. The price gonna stay at a standard, and it's the gold standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm picking about what y'all said about the supermarkets, man. And like I told you guys, and some of you guys on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, TikTok, whatever, Robinhood. Yeah, I gotta understand, man. Like I always say this almost every video, that they show you guys Bitcoin and Ethereum and Shiba and Dogecoin. They show you guys that. And like the boss was saying, if you don't have real use case utility, it's gonna go away. Shiba, they doing NFTs. They're doing you can buy movie tickets with Shiba, Dogecoin, whatever. Elon Musk with Dogecoin. I just want to just try to destroy this thing. Bitcoin is just a store of value, and they already said that Bitcoin is not the one. And some people is not using Ethereum. They coming out with a 3 or 2.0, but they saying the gas fee is gonna stay the same. You see, they not showing you XRP, not showing you XLM. They're not talking about Argo. They talk about XBAR. They're not talking about none of that unless you're in the space. You see, they're gonna show you guys what they're gonna show you. Number two, if you at work right now, if you listen to this video and you at work, think about it. You at work. You don't have time to look at the Brics Nation. Who is the Brics Nation? You don't got time to look at that stuff because you at work. You worrying about what your boss gonna say. You worrying about how much you're gonna get paid at the end of the week. Then when you get paid, you spend that money up. You got to go back. Number three, you got to understand some of the people, if you want to move ahead in life, and I've had to learn this myself, being a boss, had to learn it, is that you have to start knowing people that you originally don't know. You know LeBron James, you know all the songs to Beyonce, you know all this other stuff. But at the same time, you don't know who the Brics Nation is. You don't know who's behind these major corporations. You know none of that. The boss said that if you drive down the street, you see and ask questions what's going on. You don't have time for it. You know why? Because they keep you busy. They keep you not learning. They keep you desensitized. Number four, like I say, when you're going through the supermarket, do you hear music playing at Publix and Walmart? You don't pay attention to the music. You know why? Because in the background, one guy even said it. Let me just dip into my other bag right quick for you guys, right quick. Some of y'all probably don't even know, is that y'all gotta understand, they play music in the grocery stores to keep you shopping. Backwards, the music is playing, that is going through your head, but you're not recognizing it, but subconscious, it's telling you to shop. You see? Then number two, you notice why they put cheese and other stuff separate from each other, so you got to walk across the doggone you know what I'm saying? Or you can look at other stuff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand. Number six, one of them number one. Number six, you understand they spent $2 million on commercials because they know is that the eyes is going to see it, and whatever you see is going to come. You're going to remember it, and you're going to go after it. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is called control. I'm a grown man. I'm a woman. Nobody can't control me. Nobody can't do this. Okay, I tell you what. Are you not following the trend? Are you not doing your own thing? If everything that you see that person on TV and you got it, guess what? You're You're following the trend. You're being a follower, not a leader. Because you're seeing what they are showing you. And you following the vision. You see? And that's the problem, man. Boss, I'm sorry to go on, but it's the problem, man.
It's cool. It's cool. People need to hear it.
That's the problem, man. And y'all got to understand, and this is what's going on. This is what they're showing you. This is what you're listening to. And this is what you're being trained to do. And once you do that, it's normal. And everybody who's different, you call them zombies. You call them they dumb. They don't know what they talk about. You foolish. You see what I'm saying? And this is why y'all got to understand. We not here to try to make no money for you guys. Ain't nothing. All we can do is show y'all in the background what they are doing. And they fooling y'all.
That's true.
If you tired of working, all you new people, hey man, I'm tired of working. I'm tired. Then do something about it. Put yourself in a position like the boss say. How long are you gonna keep saying I'm tired? What did you say in church? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You see what I'm saying? So what do you want to do about it? You going and that just like, all right, let's get into it. Now you got the 30 years for a government job and you a civilian job, you got to do 35 years. So you can retire with how much, boss? How much you can retire with possibility? If you pay what?
I mean, I've known people after 15, 17 years, all they only have is like about 400,000. That's about it.
Yeah. You good with the 400,000? They straight with that. You see what I'm saying, Reese? But I had to tell them like, it's other opportunities out here, but that's all you know is all you know.
That's true.
Like the boss say, if you're the smartest guy in the room, you need to change your circle.
Yeah, that's true.
But any last word on this video, man? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pull this up, boss. I'm sorry. It's the last one, man. We tell you guys all the time. This is not our sponsor, nothing like that. We always tell you guys, go ahead, start collecting your gold, go to Glit, get your Glit card. Let me take this off quickly. Get your Glit card. You can actually buy gold on your Glit and use it. Then if you want physical gold, they will send it to you. I put money on there. I constantly buying gold. Boss got gold, and we try to do that. Because just in case they reset this bad boy, we had hard assets. And this is what we're doing. But any last word? Any last word, Reese, for this video?
I just want to say, this is what I want to say. I was talking to T last night, and I said, I was guilty of it. When both of these bosses came to me originally, I said, "Oh man!" And back in my head, I was like, "They crazy, they crazy." Mm-hmm. But then, people gonna say that you're crazy until you start to do things, and then you're a genius, you're an innovator. You feel me? You're outstanding intellect. Feel me? So don't fall into that boat. And they give you the knowledge, they give you the information. Just follow what they're saying. If you do your own research and come back to these videos and look at it, trust me. Don't say, I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, that person was a fool. And then we sitting in the yachts and we drinking orange juice, and apple juice out of a wine glass, or whatever it may be. And you sitting there saying, man, they had the opportunity. Don't do that. TNS bosses, that's all I gotta say.
Boss.
And like I said, it's okay to be skeptical, guys. It's okay, but I think God give us that intelligence where, it gives you that common sense. Like if you're listening to something and automatically you don't know if it's good or if it's bad, if it's bogus or if it's real. You see what I'm saying? So just try, man. I don't really know what else to say or what else to say in these videos, but just believe in yourself, man. Like, Robert Kiyosaki back in 2013, man, he changed my psyche. Like, I watched him and he kind of gave me a new perspective on life. Like, okay, boom, the man ain't have to come out and say the thing that he's saying. He's already worth 100 million or possibly a billionaire. Who cares? But he came out and he put his neck on the line and he said it. And a lot of people were following suit. Why are we not listening to it? Because they're already there. They don't have to come back and say anything. They're already there. So if they're saying it, it's for a reason. Like I said, start questioning stuff, man. You know, stay out of jail, work hard, put God first, of course. Take care of your family, take risks, calculate a risk that is, and everything is going to be okay, man. You know, it's possible, man. You know, it really is. It's possible.
Yeah,
That's it, bro.
Yeah, if you have kids, you are responsible. Don't say they're not teaching your kids about real estate. They ain't teaching your kids about saving money. They ain't teaching your kids about how to manage your money. Don't put it on the school. No, it's on you. That's your child. Go ahead and show your child the right way. Show them how to invest. Show them everything. It's on you. Don't sit there and use that as an excuse. Don't use their excuse because they always at work and they don't have time and they tired. And this is what they want you to do. But once again, like I said, TNS Bosses Inc. We are out of here to the next video.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.